Before we begin, hit the like button if you appreciate hidden texts, suppressed spiritual traditions, and long-form explanations that go deeper than surface religion. And if you want to support this channel and help keep independent research and storytelling alive, subscribe to the channel. Your support truly makes this work possible. Now, let's open a Bible that was never meant to be singular. What if the Bible was never meant to be one book? What if early believers followed many gospels, many teachers, and many paths to truth, until one version won? The Gnostic Bible is not a replacement for the traditional Bible. It is a recovery project. Edited by scholars Willis Barnstone and Marvin Meyer, this collection brings together sacred texts used by Gnostic communities from the first centuries of the Common Era, texts that were later excluded, condemned, or erased from official canon. The word Gnostic comes from the Greek gnosis, meaning knowledge. But not ordinary knowledge. Gnosis refers to direct, inner knowing, personal experience of the divine without priests, temples, or hierarchy. That idea alone made Gnosticism dangerous. According to the introduction, Gnostics believed that salvation did not come through belief, obedience, or church authority, but through self-knowledge. To know oneself truly was to know the divine directly. No mediator required. This belief clashed with the emerging Orthodox Church, which was building structure, hierarchy, and power. Bishops replaced visionaries. Creeds replaced experience. Faith replaced knowing. The Gnostic Bible gathers texts from many traditions that shared this core insight. These include early wisdom gospels like the Gospel of Thomas, where Jesus speaks in short, cryptic sayings meant to awaken awareness, not enforce doctrine. Here, Jesus says the kingdom is already inside you, not coming later. Other texts go further. Sethian writings like the Secret Book of John radically reinterpret Genesis. Creation is no longer described as good and orderly. Instead, the material world is portrayed as flawed, created by a lesser, ignorant power often called the demiurge. The true, highest divine reality exists beyond this world, and a spark of it exists inside human beings. In these texts, figures like Sophia, divine wisdom, play a central role. Wisdom is often feminine, creative, and fallen into the world, mirroring the human condition itself. Salvation comes through awakening this buried wisdom. Valentinian texts such as the Gospel of Truth and the Gospel of Philip explore resurrection not as a future physical event, but as a spiritual awakening in the present moment. Resurrection happens when ignorance dies. One of the most striking elements of the Gnostic Bible is its diversity. This is not one theology. It includes Christian, Jewish, Hermetic, Mandean, Manichaean, Islamic mystical, and even Cathar texts. What connects them is not doctrine, but orientation toward inner light, insight, and liberation. The editors are careful to explain that there was never a single Gnostic church. Gnosticism was a movement, not an institution. Its followers were mystics, poets, philosophers, and seekers who borrowed wisdom wherever it appeared: Greek philosophy, Egyptian symbolism, Jewish mysticism, and Eastern thought. This openness terrified religious authorities. Early church writers like Irenaeus and Tertullian labeled these groups heretics. They wrote volumes attacking them. But ironically, much of what we know about Gnostics comes from those attacks, until the discovery of original texts like the Nag Hammadi Library in 1945 confirmed that these traditions were real, complex, and widespread. The Gnostic Bible does not argue that Gnostics were right and Orthodox Christians were wrong. Instead, it reveals that Christianity was once plural. Orthodoxy did not emerge because it was the only truth, but because it was the version that survived. The Gnostic Bible reminds us that sacred history is not just about belief, it is about power, selection, and exclusion. These texts show a time when spirituality was intimate, experiential, and daring. When knowledge mattered more than obedience. When the divine was not distant, but within. The question this book leaves us with is simple, but unsettling: what if truth was never lost, only left out? And what happens when we finally let it back in?
Till the next video.